Let's record.
Hello, it's Matt Charnley here and Riley Brown from HK Martial Arts in Melbourne, Australia. And today we're just going to be going through the art of relaxation in kickboxing. And what we're going to look at is some of the advantages of relaxing and some drills that we can use to teach us to relax, because quite often it's a skill that's overlooked and it isn't really focused on. So if we're relaxed, it gives us a couple of advantages. One, it doesn't let nervous energy out during the fight. So we conserve energy, we can go for longer. Two, it gives us a clearer mind to think. And three, it also allows us to be more agile. If we're relaxed, we're not tense, we're not holding tension in our legs, we can move and get around the ring a lot easier. So the first thing we're going to look at is when we're tense, how our technique suffers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look at Riley here. Riley is going to deliberately tense up. He's going to hold tension in his shoulders and all his joints the way he hasn't been trained to fight. And if I get him to do a simple combination with that tension, 1, 2, 3, it's very mechanical and it's slow. So now what we're going to do is he's going to relax. And he's going to let that tension leave his body. And to do the same combination, now the speed and fluency will increase. So there's a big difference between holding tension and letting it go. So the only time we want tension in our body is at the point of impact, so when Riley strikes, then he wants to be relaxed. Or if we're receiving impact. They're the only two times in a fight we want to be tense. So what you can do with your students and your fighters is, as an exercise, you can get them to lock their entire body up. So Riley's going to lock his entire body up. He's going to run tension right through his body, and then when they've had enough, get them to just drop their arms and you time it. And what you'll find is with most fighters, it'll be between 90 and 120 seconds with full tension in their body, and then they'll just drop their arms and step back. So if we think of that, that's not even one round of a 3-minute round. So tension is the enemy, and we want to let it go and relax so we can go for longer, harder. So what we do is we take very basic strikes and combinations. We make sure that the tension and the energy is left in the pad, and then we go straight back to relaxation. So from here, when Riley is striking, I'm very conscious that he is fast, he leaves his energy in the pad, and then he retracts his hand, and all that has to do with tension being only at the point of impact, and then the retraction is nice and relaxed. So from here, if we go back just to a simple 1-2 combination, and now Riley is relaxed, he can move. If we go to a 1-2-3, I feel the impact in the pad, and I feel the tension release from his body so he can move and go for longer. So by the same token, if we're receiving impact in a combination, we have to be able to release the tension, and that's a lot harder. And the reason is, from here, if I hit Riley 3 times, 1, 2, 3, it's natural for the human body to tense up under pressure. So now he has to be very conscious to relax that pressure so then he can fire back. So from here I go 1, 2, 3, and he relaxes and moves. So the idea is we want to, every strike we do, every kick we do, is have the tension only at the point of impact, relax. So then we're fast to let the next one go. And then once we have that, we can work longer and for better combinations. So now I'm just going to put on the belly pad, and we're just going to work a couple of combinations that will allow Riley to really think about not holding tension. He's going to make sure he keeps moving, and no matter what strike it is, what kick it is, he's going to release the tension after each one, and that will allow for really fluent combinations. So from here, Riley's going to start off with a jab kick. 1, 2, sky kick, jab, and from there, he wants to get back to a relaxed state straight away after each of those strikes and get his mass moving. So from here, he does the same thing. And we move. And I'm checking and looking, is he relaxed or is he holding tension? You can tell if your fighters are holding tension, their shoulders will be up and their joints will be locked. So he does it again. And again. So as we said before, That's offensively. Defensively, we have to be able to release tension too. So now, from here, he does the same combination. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to hit 1, 2, 3. And then check as he lost that tension that I've just put into him by hitting him. So there are a couple of really simple drills you can use with your fighters, and it's nothing out of the ordinary except that you're constantly watching to see that they're back to a relaxed state. Because if you think about it, if you're fighting a long fight, maybe a 10 times 3-minute rounds, 30 minutes of fighting, you can lose up to 50% of your energy through nervous energy being let out into the ring without any real return for it. So that's just a really basic tutorial on relaxing, but relaxation is the key, and if you look at any good athlete around the world, the ones that are the best look relaxed in their sport, and because they've been trained to relax and they know how to breathe and let that tension go. This is Matt Charnley and Riley Brown from HK Martial Arts in Melbourne, Australia, signing off. Thank you.